5 free plays for Tuesday, September 9th. It is $5 Tuesday over at WagerTalk.com. You can get my first NFL release for week 2 today only for, you guessed it, only $5. More on that in just a little bit. But first, we've got to talk about tonight's Major League Baseball slate. Free plays coming up on the following games: Tigers versus Yankees, Blue Jays versus Astros, and Cubs versus Braves. The free plays, they were not good yesterday. Dug ourselves a bit of a hole to start the week. At least it was a 1-1 split with the premium plays. Still on a 23-12-1 all sports run over at WagerTalk. That does include a 13-6-1 record in MLB. A reminder to go ahead and smash that like button, either if you agree with me on a play in today's Power 5 or if you simply want to show your support for the show. Always appreciate it, the support. Number 1. Royals Guardians. Boy, got this one wrong yesterday, didn't I? Royals were a total no-show in the series opener at Progressive Field, lost 10-2. Monday's starter for the Guardians, Slade Ciccone, actually took a no-hitter into the 8th inning. I did not see that coming. I don't think anyone did. It was also a season high in runs allowed for Kansas City. Nevertheless, I'm going to go back to the well and take the Royals as slight underdogs on the money line tonight. I know Noah Cameron hasn't been great recently, but you could have said the same for Ciccone going into yesterday. Still not a believer in this Cleveland team. Remember, they have a bottom 5 offense, not just overall, but here at home. So probably a good time to sell on this Guardians lineup following last night's offensive explosion. Starter Joey Cantillo has looked very good his last 3 starts, but he's got a 4.70 ERA and a 1.53 whip at home this season. Number 2. Tigers, Yankees, 7:05 Eastern. You can watch this one tonight on TBS. The Yankees, my New York Yankees. I'll take them tonight on the money line. I know the price seems a bit steep, but again, it speaks volumes that they're getting this kind of respect from the odds makers against a first-place team like the Tigers. Casey Mize is starting for Detroit. The fact the team is 4-1 in his previous 5 starts, totally misleading. Mize has a 5.33 ERA during that stretch. Here, he faces the highest scoring lineup in all of baseball. The Yanks are also number 1 by far in home runs hit this season. On the mound, I think Will Warren will be just fine. He's allowed 2 earned runs or less, 7 of his last 8 starts. Overall, Yankees starting pitching has been great the last 2 weeks. The Tigers lineup, meanwhile, struck out 29 times, went 3 for 17 with runners in scoring position over the weekend against the White Sox. Number 3, Astros, Blue Jays, 7:07 Eastern. 2 first-place teams squaring off north of the border. I'll have an extended breakdown on this game later on when I appear on Wager Talk Today with Andy Lang. Be sure to check that out. Show goes live at noon Eastern. Probably a good time. Click that subscribe button. Click that bell is what you want to do there. I like the over 8.5 in this Astros Blue Jays game. Again, if you want to find out why, catch me in the noon Eastern time hour with Andy Lang. But I think we're going to see plenty of runs tonight between the Astros and Blue Jays. Number 4, Cubs Braves, 7:15 Eastern. You are going to hate this play. I like the Braves on the money line. They took last night's series opener by a score 4-1. Cubs, on the other hand, they've been an average team since the All-Star break. 24-24 record. They've now lost 3 in a row for just the 4th time all season. A loss tonight, and it would be the first time during 2025, the entire season, that the Cubs have lost 4 in a row. I know they got Cade Horton on the mound. Horton's posted 1.23 ERA over his last 11 starts, but it's on a pitch count. Even after throwing 5 no-hit innings in his last start, Horton was still pulled. Cubs are not going to let him pitch deep into this game, and that's a problem with a struggling bullpen, not to mention a lineup that is bottom 3 in all of baseball in runs scored since the All-Star break. Kyle Tucker still out. I think Spencer Strider, who has looked better for the Braves in each of his last 2 starts, surprises here and leads his team to victory. If you've got any crazy bets for Tuesday, let us know by commenting down below. I always enjoy when you guys keep the show interactive. All right, let's round out the Power 5 with Twins and Angels, 9:38 Eastern. I had the over in last night's series opener. It's the only thing I got right on the Power 5 yesterday. Twins rolled to a 12-3 victory despite Byron Buxton not even being in the lineup. Meanwhile, the Angels were without Joe Adell and Logan O'Hoppe. We'll see if Adell is back tonight. He's dealing with vertigo. It's a pretty serious deal for those of you who've never had it. O'Hoppe, he's on the IL. We know he's out. I would fade this Angels team, which I continue to unequivocally state stinks. I think they're easily the worst team in the American League. The bullpen's been a mess all season, highest ERA in the AL. And Tuesday's starter, Kyle Hendricks, has not won a decision since July 27th. 5.05 ERA in his last 8 starts. Meanwhile, back-to-back quality outings from Minnesota's Zebby Matthews. We'll see if Buxton's back in the lineup. But we know the Angels lineup, even when healthy, is dead last in on-base percentage at home. All right, it is recap time here on the Power 5. Let's go through the free plays one more time for you. Number 1, like the Royals on the money line against the Guardians. Number 2, we like the Yankees on the money line against the Tigers. Number 3, Astros Blue Jays over 8.5. Check out WagerTalk today with Andy Lang. I'll be on it. I'll tell you why I like the over 8.5 there. Number 4, Braves money line against the Cubs. Number 5, Twins money line against the Angels. Go ahead and comment down below with your thoughts on those free plays. Any other games you want to know about, feel free to ask. If I see your question in time, I'd be more than happy to answer. Then after you're done commenting, head on over to wt.buzz/BP. Click the link in the description below. It is $5 Tuesday over at WagerTalk.com. I mentioned it earlier. For today only, you can get a 4% best bet in NFL Week 2 for, you guessed it, only $5. I'm coming off an excellent 6-2 weekend in football, 3-1 in college, 3-1 in the NFL. No surprise there. Last year in September, I won 66% of my football bets. I'm up 45.1 units in all sports since May 24th as well. A 23-12-1 all sports run currently. So get that 4% NFL best bet for only $5. My 4% best bet for week 1 saw the Packers smoke the Lions. I think this one will be every bit as good. Hopefully you thought the Power 5 was good today, guys. If you did, smash that like button. I'll be back tomorrow. Don't forget about WagerTalk today at noon Eastern. I'll not only be breaking down Astros Blue Jays, but the Thursday night NFL matchup between the Commanders and Packers. Until next time, let's cash some tickets.